Hey MicroHealth, welcome back to Wellness Wednesdays. My name is Jenna Hamra and I am a certified trainer and nutrition coach. Today we're taking a little bit of a different route and going to be talking about activity. Now don't get me wrong, we want to do exercise that is going to get our heart rate up, that is going to build muscle, that is going to help us throughout doing our daily activities in life. However, whenever it comes to exercise, I know it can be very time consuming. We might have to designate an hour to 2 hours to that exercise a day. So if we don't feel like we have the time, then I just wanted to give some little tips and something that's a little bit more sustainable for those who don't feel like they have time to designate that hour or 2 hours a day. So the first thing is we're going to talk about attaching one habit to another habit. So when it comes to getting in a walk, it may be great to attach it to something that we are already doing. So I assume most of us eat dinner every day, or at least lunch or breakfast. We each have a meal. And so take one of those meals and attach a walk to it. Make it consistent so you can build that habit of over time. It's gonna make it a little bit easier because whenever you start having dinner, you're gonna know that it's walk time right after. And this can also help with digestion, it can help with blood flow, and it can be a great way to clear the mind before bed. Now let's talk about something most of us have heard. We don't wanna be sitting a lot throughout the day. So what can we do to prevent that when we have to work? Let's try a standing desk or a stability ball. Now these things can just create an area of fitness and health within our home because it can give us a reminder to do something for ourselves. Now, a standing desk, the benefits of them are we're going to be moving a little bit more throughout the day. It does burn more calories than sitting. And the other thing is if we are getting an increase of blood flow, we're moving more throughout the day, that should also help with our productivity. It should help with increasing our awareness of what we are doing and just staying more focused on the tasks at hand. Now another topic you guys have heard a lot of is instead of taking this escalator or the elevator, let's take the stairs. So again, this can get the heart rate up, this can increase blood flow, and again, increase productivity in work, which is what we want because if we have a productive day during work, then I know for myself at least, I feel like I can actually relax at the end of the day. And vice versa, if the day isn't super productive, then you kind of feel like you have like a bunch of things you still have to do, but you don't really want to do them. The day is just not as productive. So if we can increase productivity by just walking a little bit more, I would say it's something easy to do and let's try it. And the last one is let's make sure we are getting some movement even during our meeting calls or during our phone calls. So if you're not able to do this during the meeting because you have to speak a lot, then maybe pick a meeting where you don't have to speak a lot to go on your walk. Also, it doesn't have to be a super long walk. It could be 5 to 10 minutes. You could even just do some stretches while you're in your meeting. So I would say that this is something to do depending on the day, but it can be a good little reminder that if you're not having to speak a lot, then let's go on a walk. And part of that is if you are on a phone call with family or friends, why not go outside, get some fresh air and get your steps in. All right, to give a little bit of a recap, walking is a great exercise. It can be great for just getting steps in, getting some aerobic activity, and it can also be great for weight loss. Another part of this is that whenever it comes to exercise, you don't always have to do it in large increments. You can split it up throughout the day. You can do 10 squats at the beginning of the day, 10 in the middle, 10 in the end. I know we're talking about walking, but you could do push-ups. You could try your handstands. You could do some stretching. It doesn't have to all be together at once. And lastly, the daily recommendation for exercise is going to be about 30 minutes of moderate exercise a day, and then 75 minutes of vigorous exercise a week. So whether that's strength training or running, swimming, biking, something that will get the heart rate up. Okay guys, that's it for Wellness Wednesdays. Thank you for joining. Feel free to check out the link below. It has all of our past information and past videos. And I hope to see you guys in next week's video. Bye.